Hey there everyone, it's Dustin Matthews. Wow. Thank you so much for downloading the Business Credit Manifesto. I hadn't even envisioned this much response. Thanks for your questions. I want to let you know that we are working on getting your question answers. A lot of you have the same ones. So the most important one a lot of people are asking is where to get started. Where to get started. And obviously the first thing I can tell you is read the Business Credit Manifesto. Some of you are writing questions and saying, hey, I haven't read it. Read it first, get the good foundation, and then post them to the blogs. Now, as far as your corporation, as far as your business and getting that set up, you got to be incorporated. I think it was John and Anthony. John and Anthony had written in and saying they had been sole proprietors for some length of time. The reason why you want to get incorporated is, one, you get all the tax advantages, and two, it's to protect and to grow your business and use the business credit. So you want to be an entity, a C, an LLC. That's all in the report. I've created some links right here where you can go to. You can go to sites like LegalZoom and get incorporated right there. Or you can use my favorite, which is Socrates. Socrates, you can go to an Office Depot, an Office Max, Staples, wherever, and go look in the form section, and oftentimes you can find the software package that will incorporate an LLC or C corporation. It's like maybe 30 or 40 bucks, and it's a wizard. It's so simple. It asks you for your name, your information. Just plug that in, and it spits out your incorporation paperwork. And then from there, you can either go down to the courthouse, or you can actually file online, which is kind of cool. As a last resort, and I mentioned it in the manifesto, you can go to an attorney and get it done. I don't think you need to. When I started my business, that's what I did, and I realized, wow, I paid a lot of money to a lawyer when I could have, in fact, done it myself. It's not that hard to do. So you want to get incorporated. The next thing you want to do is pull your personal credit. Now, a lot of you have been asking about the whole personal credit issue. I'm going to save that for another video because that is a lengthy one for business credit. Do you need personal credit to get business credit? Kind of, and I'll show you some tricks for getting around that, and also how to build your personal credit. Because the fact is if you have good personal credit, you can get business credit even quicker. But I'm going to save that for another video. So you want to look at your personal credit, so you can go to all those free credit reports. Make sure you get your report for all three bureaus so you can see all your inquiries and all that stuff on there. Make sure you have that handy. And then the other thing you can start doing right away before we start cranking here is building trade credit. Here's the cool thing. If you have a corporation, you can walk into an Office Max, an Office Depot, Staples, Quill, Nebs, those resources I've given you. You can go right online and get credit for your corporation. They'll give you $500 to $2,000 or maybe even more at those places without a Social Security number. All they need is your tax ID. So you can go out and get credit right at those stores. Well, why is that great? Well, one is if you're putting credit on that, you're not using your own credit card, and that frees you up to buy other things. So you really want to leverage trade credit. And also, I'll be getting more into that. But as far as where to get started, one, go through the Business Credit Manifesto. Get incorporated. If you're not incorporated, look at your personal credit, pull your report, print it out. I'm a big advocate of that. And then also start building your trade credit. Office Depot, Staples, Uline, Nebs, and Quill. You want to start doing that. I'll be coming out with another video to answer all your questions. You wouldn't believe it. I printed out all the questions right here. I've got 7 pages and we're just getting started. I'm going to get to all of them here because they are great questions and I want to get them answered. So with that said, talk soon.